Welcome to Garage Talks Unfiltered, where two women in their fabulous 50s pour a drink, spill the truth, and toast to the beautiful mess of life.
It's raw, it's funny, and it's probably TMI, but hey, that's what girlfriends are for. I'm Jill, divorced, dating, and trying to remember why I walked into the kitchen.
I'm Jerry, married, figuring out, not momming, hanging in the garage with snacks and vodka. It's called self-care.
We have wine, dirty minds, and stories that'll make you laugh, relate, and make you feel better about yourself. We're not here to fix your life.
Hell, we can barely manage our own, but we are here to tell the truth,
talk some shit, and remind you and ourselves that we're not crazy,
just trying to live our best life.
Cheers to the chaos.
Water, mango. It's delicious.
Margarita. 12.5% alcohol.
Oh, girl. Wait, do you see the fuzziness? What's that?
Oh, what is that?
That was not.
Oh, it's a fucking fly. Look at it.
Oh, it's the. I was like,
Son of a
okay. I
bitch.
was like, it's Halloween almost, and I got a little scared.
It was the spirit of
I was like, is that an orb? I was like, my heart is beating and I have goosebumps because I thought we're getting haunted, Jill.
Ma'am, it was a fly.
Do you know how many scary movies I've watched in the last 29 days? Too many.
Yeah.
Way too many.
I do feel like that fly is possessed because it is really being
He
annoying.
really likes you. Oh! Did he get in your...
I don't like it when they get in my hair.
I know. Welcome to Garage Talks.
I did wash my hair today.
It looks very nice.
Oh my God, this is gonna get me so wasted.
Yeah? I might need to borrow one.
Oh, I know. Well, I only have 4, and she was like, "Girl, be careful with like a lot of alcohol." And I'm like, "That's why I'm only getting this one little package."
That's why I need that. See, you and I are different. I'm like, oh, bring it to me.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
is it strong?
Oh,
Mm.
here, lick that. Go. You'll get a little taste.
Y'all are welcome. Oh, that tastes good, though.
I mean, it's good. It's made with real
Really good.
tequila.
Ooh, tequila. How's everybody's week
Yeah, I
been?
may be having one of those. Just
Yeah.
one. Just one.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
always say just one and then
okay.
4 later. Yeah. Did you have a good week? Yeah.
Well, let's see. Okay, so over the weekend, we went out. We had a good time.
We did. We had a good time.
We kept the party going.
We did because we were just so much fun.
Yeah.
We were going to go to the one place just to have snacks, like a charcuterie board and some meat.
And
it was the honey wine, whatever. I don't even, it's not wine. The honeybee place. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And then we were like, well, let's go watch a game.
Yeah, let's go do something
and
else.
play
Where
some
else can
pool.
we go?
And we did that. And then, let's
And
go
we played
listen to
pool.
some live music.
I think we were pretty loud at that second place we went where we were playing pool. Because remember, we were talking about that song, Flicking My Pee. And the waiter's like,
Well,
but it wasn't crowded.
we were basically the only people in the entire establishment. Yeah.
And those other people, they were obviously on a first date. He was like trying to teach her how to play pool. And then there was the 2 guys. Yeah.
I feel like we were the entertainment of
we didn't embarrass ourselves. We're just
entertained
a few people.
We did.
We entertained a few people.
We are entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to one more place.
Thor made his social media debut. I was like, come on. I'm only going to post it on my story.
Well, that was such a good picture.
It was a great picture of all of us. Such a great documentation of the day.
It was.
It's a good time. We just always have a good time. Guys, lesson, note. You don't always have to stick to the plan. You can make a plan and then just be like, you know what? This is a great time. Let's do more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're having fun.
Yeah. And then let's see, what did I do the rest of the week? Oh, I had to work the next day. So that was fun
so
for
bad.
me.
I totally forgot you had to work.
Well, it was worth it.
We were at the third place.
I was just a little quiet at work that day. I was like, what the hell? And then
Go ahead.
I worked Monday. It was good.
Yeah.
Work was good.
Yeah. It's just been a crazy week. I mean, it's just been fast. And I know you were there, and I'm sure we talked about it when we got back to the table. I fell again when we were dancing.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Did.
I had forgotten. I didn't see it.
Rob was like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why are you falling all the
gravel.
time?" But honestly, I've fallen a couple of times with not even like having a drink. I've always been clumsy, but. I don't know. I almost feel like I need one of those.
I could get you at work.
I could get one, or one of those necklaces. Medic alert or whatever. I've fallen and I can't get up. Yeah, because I almost fell getting out of the shower again the other day. It was very strange, and I don't know.
Are you getting dizzy? Or
I'm
you're just like
starting to get a little. It's like. This is so weird and random. My right leg, it's almost like it kind of is just like giving out. I don't know. I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know. If I have a stroke, then
drink up.
Well, she's only fallen 12 times in the last 3 months. But anyway, no, that's fine. Yeah, drink up. Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk about things from the 80s that are no longer a thing.
I know.
So but we'll get to that. I promise. We did tease that, and we'll get to that.
We did,
and you forgot.
I did.
Today,
I know.
That's what
Somebody commented, and our new #1 watcher listener. It's not subscriber 4567812 or whatever. It's Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, Megan was like, I can't wait to hear all about the 80s because she's like 25.
And then Jerry reads that, and she's like,
I was like, what the hell? What does she mean the 80s?
Oh, and I watched it today. We did say that at the very end.
We did. I know. Yeah.
So we will get there.
We are going to get there.
But I did have an observation this week that I would like to share with you and get your comments. So, Thor had that shirt that I really liked with the snap buttons.
Yes.
And it's just like, okay, there's just like the scenario where, a woman wears a man's shirt with nothing else, and it's just so sexy. And women, you could do like the tie. You could do, the button-down shirt. You could do their favorite T-shirt. It's all
with heels. You could have even a little hat and do a little dancey dance.
Oh my God! All
so much
sexy.
Fun.
All so sexy. But it doesn't go the other way at all. Because I left my pink sweater with the hearts on it at his house, and I was like,
shut up, he did not.
No,
Oh,
he didn't.
I thought you were going to say you walked in and he had your pink sweater on. Hell no, that's not sexy, Thor.
Donald ducking it with no pants, no.
Okay.
But I didn't have that thought. I was like, that it just doesn't go both ways. There's nothing in my closet that I could put on a man that would look sexy.
No, nothing. No, that does
Can you
not.
imagine Rob coming in with your the shirt all shiny velvet?
I would not be able to keep a straight
I know.
face.
We would be like,
I know. What? What's the saying that you said you weren't going to say anymore?
That checks.
That checks. Guys, don't be putting your women's. That's a thing. I think it's a fetish, like men wearing women's lingerie,
or a thigh-high stockings. Can you imagine if your spouse walked in with
if that's y'all saying, great. You do you.
Especially if your wife is
right. It does nothing for me. I would not love that.
I just feel like in general it doesn't go both ways.
Well, even just T-shirts. I used to wear his T-shirts all the time. I really don't that much anymore, but that's what I would sleep in for a lot was his T-shirts, and he always liked that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
but his T-shirts back in the day were almost like a dress on me. So did you do a little
Oh, of course.
Oh, I love that. You knew I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Yeah. Always. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's special.
So how's your week been?
Crazy, just weird. Yeah, we had a thing that we had to go to today. We did. Yeah. I'm not, and I'm a crier. A funeral's just, I've been to funerals before that I didn't necessarily really know the person that died, but I was there for whoever, and
that's why you go. I mean, you go to support the
I've been before to where people are like, oh gosh, were y'all close? I was like, no. It's just I cannot stand to see someone else upset or crying or
Yeah.
in pain or, you know, and then that just, all my feelings just, so.
Yeah,
It was,
funerals are hard.
It was just,
There's
it was
been funerals
hard.
that I didn't go to that I wish I would have gone to for friends because, yeah, I mean, I didn't know the person, but I knew their
Yes,
family.
yes. Well, sometimes I don't go
I'm
because
bad about funerals.
I'm like, sometimes it's embarrassing because I've cried so much that people are trying to console me, and I'm
no.
just, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't like it. But I was okay today. It's just, she was young, you know, and it was totally unexpected, and so
Those hit.
they do, so.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
love the people in your lives. Tell them you
Well,
love
and
them.
then of course it brings up the funeral talk. I was just like, okay, well, you know, because I'm like, you need to do this, this, and this, and I want these songs played, and I want this, and So anyway, those are talks you have to have. They're the serious talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta. People that
gotta
you
have
love
them.
know what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta get off that because I
I
have
know.
one more thing I could tell you about it,
Yeah.
which my youngest. So someone close to his age, like his cousin's girlfriend, passed away.
Yes.
And he went to the funeral, and that night he told me, he said, "Mom, if I die, I don't want that kind of funeral. I want everybody to get together and talk about good memories and tell stories about me. I don't want this
More of a
this
celebration of
whole-
life.
Yes.
A celebration, some slideshows. Get up
yes,
and
it
tell
was-
the stories.
It was
and-
more like a sermon, and it
Yes,
wasn't
yes,
personal,
yes,
and
yes,
you know, I
yes.
mean, I was like, I get that. I feel the same way.
I get that.
I'd rather
I get that
have-
too. Yes.
I'd rather have everybody
because
get up
it
and
is a
tell-
celebration of life, and anyway,
It's a
we could
chance.
get into a whole
We could.
of what it is. So, but
could.
is that a phone ringing? I swear I hear a phone ringing somewhere.
Well, let me see.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's the 80's calling.
Oh, the 80's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to you. Okay. All right. All right. Just let it go. Let it go. It's
Right?
over. It's
Yeah,
over.
I know.
Can you imagine if I had to dial your number?
Where did
Especially
you even
now.
get this? Did you take this off the wall of your house?
It was in the barn.
In the barn? We had one in the barn too.
Yeah.
People that lived in the country, we had barn phones.
Let's see.
Like this.
I mean, 911. The 9 is going to take a bit.
They really didn't even have
then-
911 when we had rotary dial, did they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But like, okay, so now you have to do the area code. So let's say, okay, I'm doing my number here. 7, 5, 9.
I would give up. I know. And then you messed up. Wrong. Nope, you messed up. So you gotta start over. I know. And then imagine.
By that time, I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to talk to that.
Right. Then when they answer it, it's just like, hold on. And then it's like, Jill, you're
Yeah.
running on the phone. Who's calling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's,
And then you can hear like the other click, and you're like, I know you're listening.
I know, yeah. Hang up in the bedroom.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good times. Rotary phone. So
Or sitting by
something
them and
I-
waiting. Yeah. The 80's.
And the cord, you could only go so far.
Oh, unless you had one of those big old long cords, which I did. It was in the
Yeah.
utility room, and I would take it in my bedroom.
I remember dating a guy in 6th grade, and he had a cordless phone. And he was like outside. I'm like, you're outside
On your
talking to me?
phone? A cordless. I can remember
You're
when
rich.
This was before cell phones, even cordless phones.
Yeah.
They were but you could only go so far.
Yeah, you had to be in range.
You couldn't
You could
go to
pull
the
that antenna.
back of the. No, you couldn't go to the back of your backyard because it might get.
True,
What's that? I can't hear you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What else in the 80's did we love
Oh,
that no
I,
longer exist?
Well, I was thinking about the little photo huts they used to have. Like you drive up and drop off your film. And then you, like a week freaking later,
Right.
maybe a week later.
I can remember when it went to 24 hours. You could get your photos in 24
yeah.
hours. And then it got to same day, like the 2 hour, 4 hour. But yeah, we had cameras that had film in them. And it was the worst when you would get the photos developed and get them back, and I'd be like, "This whole roll
My
sucks.
finger was in all
Yeah,
of them.
what were we doing? Yeah, I know. Those were great times too.
Oh, and When we were in junior high, we had typing class.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean...
And you had to learn how to erase, like, correct your mistakes, and I was so terrible.
Ooh, that was cool when they got the ribbon. You could back it up.
Literally, like, the difference between 7th and 8th grade, like, typing 1 and typing 2, I think, right?
The flies are...
I
don't have Tourette's.
Are you sure? She's kung fu fighting. Wax on, wax off. Daniel-san.
Where's that good old-fashioned fly spray you used to have that would go off in the garage?
I know. I have it. I already put it up.
But, I mean, at least it killed them.
You're a fly swatter person. We have a fly swatter. I'm not a fly swatter person. People come over and they're like, "Do you have a fly swatter?" And I'm like, "Somewhere."
You don't have a fly swatter.
I have one. I just don't use it. Do y'all use fly swatters out there? My mom used to walk around the house with the fly swatter, like obsessed with it, and I was like, "Calm down." Dinner table, fly swatter.
It's like a daily thing at my house right now. It's going through, killing all the flies, picking up all the dead bodies, making sure they're dead. Sometimes they come back. If you don't hit them hard enough, those things are tough. Anyway,
I don't know that this is necessarily 80s, but I want to talk. Do you remember sitting down for every meal? Like, not every meal, but at least the dinner meal?
Yeah.
Setting the table.
Oh, well, we couldn't start eating until my dad started
eating. Everybody was there. That's right.
Hungry.
And we had serving bowls. It would be like, Jerry, what are you doing? Go set the table.
Family style.
Yes, and put everything every freaking night. Then the table had to be cleared off, and then the dishes had to be washed, and...
I was in charge of the tea, pouring the tea, filling the cups with ice, pouring the tea, and setting the table. Did you set the table? And
I had to set the table. Yes. Oh, I set the table, and then it was, all right, put the potatoes in this, or whatever we were having, and everything went to the table, and then we would pass it around every night. Yeah. Every night. Dinner was served basically about the same time, no matter what you were doing, if we were still outside doing whatever at the barn, or if we... we had dinner pretty much every night. That was, I don't know. I don't really feel, I kind of did that when the kids were really little.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of work.
It is so much work.
So many moms work now that.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
And when I do fix dinner for everybody, it's like I just leave everything like
buffet
mac
style.
And cheese is on the stove, and everybody just walk around and get your plate and then go sit down.
Yeah, we just do kind of buffet. It's just buffet style, and
whatever. So that's kind of gone.
Yeah, it is kind of gone.
But kudos if you still do that. Congratulations.
Yes.
Okay. Payphones, phone booth.
Oh, I can remember just when our boyfriends were in college, getting a calling card. And then, having all the corners
much trouble with my little.
I did too. I got in a lot of trouble with my calling card. I'm pretty sure I blamed it on someone else. I was like, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
It's my friend.
I called my mom. I was like, Mom, my phone card bill is like $200. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Help me.
But really, before that,
she's like, get a job.
We're at the movie. If we would go to the movie theater. We would. I remember the payphone. Come get me, or I got told
you had all your quotas. How many? You had a pocket full of quotas. You were gonna make a payphone call.
Get a ride. You need to get a ride, or start walking, and I'll meet you at such and such. Because my parents lived out in the country. Start walking, and I'll meet you pick it. No, not anymore.
Cassette tapes.
I still have my entire cassette tape collection.
Do you have a player though? You have a cassette player?
I did up until a couple of years ago. I don't anymore. I had like the cassette player, CD, 6-disc CD changer, the big old thing, and I left it outside and it got rained on. But all of my cassette tapes are in storage. Yeah, and I have a ton of CDs. Why are you keeping them? Too.
Babe? Why?
No, because I can't. I have videotape. I have VHS tapes. We have all the Disney movies on VHS, and they're all in storage too. I know. Am I a hoarder? I mean,
I'm not saying you are.
But you know what I did give up that I wish I had?
What?
All my records. I had a great record
players
collection.
came back.
I know.
youngest bought a record player.
And I had so many records, and that's the one
Yeah.
thing I didn't keep. See? Lesson, keep everything, because you never know what's going to come back.
No. Throw it all away.
I know. I do need to throw away the...
You can digital.
the cassettes and
you
the
have your phone
VHS
and you have access to any
know.
song in the world.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
VHS recording though. Like, do you remember like recording shows?
Shows.
Yes. And
I'm not going to be home tonight. My favorite show's coming on
you
and
had to
setting your VCR.
Gosh.
I know.
And then if you accidentally recorded over something you weren't supposed to record.
Oh, I can tell you how many times I recorded over something I was not supposed to record over. Because when we were in school, I always had a video. And if people came over to my house, I was always videoing everything. We had an English project. We were at the park. And we videoed.
I know, it was so fancy.
It was. I
record.
have so many. I want to find our videos of our high school days. I videoed everything with one of those big ass video camcorders. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if I could find all of them and put them on? Well, not even DVD, but the flash drive thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them taken and transferred over to flash drive. Be awesome.
That would be
so cool.
We could get some little tidbits out of that.
Oh, so many.
Oh, okay. You ready for this one?
I don't know.
Maps. I mean, everybody had the map.
Everybody. Atlas. I'm married to someone that will not throw his atlases away. I'm like, you have a 1987 atlas. Like, are the roads even the same?
They're not even the same.
And he's like, what do you mean are the roads the same? I was like, there have been highways and overpasses that have been built. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I went and got my estrogen patch, I had to consult with the pharmacist who was like 21 maybe. And he was showing me, he had to pull out the thing and he was reading, which I could have done and read and taught myself. But anyway,
he was
and there was
flirting
one
with
of those
you.
things. He was like, this is like
senior
my grandma.
citizen.
No, I could have been his grandma. I could have been his grandma.
No.
But and then it was like something he had to unfold so much, and he was like trying to fold it back, and I'm like, that's like folding back up a map, and I was like,
oh God, did he know?
You don't even know.
Was he like,
you don't even know
like, oh,
what do you mean, ma'am? A map.
Were you a great map reader?
I guess.
It's not.
I guess I survived. I don't know how I survived because now even like in the town that I know pretty well, I'm using
GPS, Google, or me too.
all the time. Were you a good map reader?
No, in the distance. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
it's like this. Oh, it's probably 30 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take this road. And the husband would be like 300 miles. He goes, yeah. I was like, well, this is man math, like man inches.
Yeah.
No, I was not a great map reader. No. I'm not even a great GPS reader. I'm just like, well, GPS said it.
It's like,
I know.
What does it do when it's like recalculating after you took a wrong turn?
It is always recalculating.
Make a U-turn. Make a
turn
U-turn.
left here.
Like, I know
turn,
what I'm doing.
and I'm like, shut up, Becky. I know where the freak I'm going.
Yeah.
You cannot deviate from the course because they're like, turn around at the next available. Yeah. I'm like, shut up. I know where I'm going. I just need you to shut it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maps.
No. Boom boxes.
I love boom boxes. I had a boom box because, well, isn't that how you roller skated? Didn't you have your boom box that you took out to the barn to roller skate?
Maybe.
I did. You want to know what I had before that?
What?
It wasn't really a boom box. I had the portable battery operated. Do you know how many batteries I went through? 8-track thing that had the strap on it. It was just the little square deal, and it was an 8-track.
A portable 8-track?
Yes. And I would wear it around my shoulder. And I would roller skate. I swear to God, I've got a picture of me with it. With my roller skates on. It wasn't, maybe I was uptown it was my mom's. And heck yeah. Yes. My favorite 8-track CD was called High Energy. And it had And the Oak Ridge Boys. That's where I listen to the Oak Ridge Boys. I mean, the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Yeah. God dang.
Wow. That's all I have to say about that.
Are you jealous of that?
Well, I'm 8-track. I mean,
portable 8-track.
I'm not gonna lie. There was an 8-track player in our barn
Uh-huh.
from my uncle, and I'd push those cassettes in, those things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The
I mean, it was
8-trackers,
something, but I didn't know there was like one you could carry with you.
I was probably 9, 10. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wore that around like a purse. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I was a roller skating queen.
How about landline? You still got a landline?
Up until about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe around.
I supposedly still have one, which I picked my old number.
Uh-huh.
But none of the plugins in my house work. I'm like,
do you still have a phone to like test it out?
I do.
You do?
And nowhere do I get a dial tone. So I don't know. I need to probably contact them.
Well, if you're paying for it, they need to come out and set you one up.
We did because we used to fax stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you needed a landline for that, but I don't know. I supposedly have one, but
we had one up until a couple of years ago when we changed our internet and all that. And I was like, we don't need a landline.
No. Well, and
everybody says you should have one. You never know.
Yeah, well, everybody is people who are our age and older.
My husband.
So with the disappearance of the landline, we have a disappearance of phone books. Do you ever use the phone book?
Never, ever. And they still deliver some phone books. And I'm like, okay. What the?
Well, good for you. You never check your mail or get anything off your
Well, they leave them in the driveway or by it. It's just like sits out there and rots.
I know. They just like throw them at your door now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, here, have a phone book. Nobody gives a shit.
But back then, okay, we've talked before about how we kind of had to look up, your current situation. Like where he lived and all that. And it's like, everybody's like, oh, well, it was on LinkedIn or, secret or whatever. It's like, dude, back in the day, you could find out where anyone, their phone number,
it had their
address, where they lived, you could call.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever make prank calls?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I loved the prank calls.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the prank calls were the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any tennis balls?
Caller ID. Wow. Way to ruin that for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when we got caller ID. Caller ID didn't just come up on your phone. I had a little box.
Yes,
that we plugged in.
I bet that's gone.
Oh, that's
you had the box that you plugged in from the wall, and then plugged
and that's
in your
how
phone,
it showed up.
And you would have to look.
Yeah. And then then you could come back and go through it and look at all your missed calls for the 3 or 4 hours that you were gone. And then it would be like, oh, they called me. Wow. Or then it was like, oh, why did they call me? Yeah. Delete. Oh, yeah. Answering machines.
I have that on here.
You have it on
the old ones where
my God.
it was plugged in and you recorded
your message. Hi, this is Jerry.
And then you would get back to your dorm room and the light was blinking and you're like,
who called me? I know. I was going to record. Hi, this is Jerry.
A couple of times. Yeah.
We're recording a message.
Yeah.
This is Jerry.
And Jill.
We're not in right now.
We're away. So after the beep, leave a message.
And we'll call you back when we get in. Beep. Those were the best days, though.
Though I did kind of like the old answer.
But it was so sad to come in when you were expecting a call.
Oh,
and being out, and there was not the blinking light. No, it'd be like,
no blinking. Just nothing.
Bitch. I know.
Nobody
cares. Asshole. I don't even like him anyway. Those are.
Y'all
don't know what you're missing. I mean, because even if you get a voicemail on your phone, you still know that you're calling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So good.
I mean, the excitement, the rotary phone, the phone, the wall, whatever the phone, Jill,
you didn't know who was calling.
I know.
You never knew who was calling.
Who is it? I don't know who it is. It's for you. My mom would never ask who it was. And I would be like,
oh, really?
Is it? And she'd be like, I don't know. Is it? No. I don't know. Are you going to take it? And I'd be like, Hello?
Well, and did you have a thing where you couldn't call boys?
Oh, no, I couldn't. My mom was like,
My parents would not
girls don't
let
call
me
boys.
Exactly.
No, ma'am. If a boy wants to speak with you, they will call you. Yes.
We could not
yes.
call boys.
And on the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, I could not be on the phone after 9 o'clock. And my mom would come in there and be like, or pick up the other extension and be like, it's 9 o'clock. You know. Okay.
Aww.
5 more minutes, please. All right, 5 more minutes. But if I have to tell you again, no phone tomorrow. And you couldn't call during dinner.
And then you're like, bye.
I know.
No, you
Bye.
hang up first.
I know.
You hang up first.
I couldn't wait to get home and be home by myself. I'm calling all the boys. And then if they would call back and be like, my mom said Jerry called me, you know, and she was, did you call a boy? Nuh-uh, no ma'am, I did not call a boy.
That'd be a sin.
But you know, they were just setting us up to not be desperate, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, kind of, I not that I really know, but I'm like, I'm not texting first, or I'm not, you know, like, I didn't, when I was dating, I was like, no, I can't call him first.
Yeah.
You know, I would just call 27 times and hang up and hope he knew it was me.
Oh, the call hang up.
Yes, I know. Well, he's home. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, there's not that anymore either. You can't do the call hang up.
Yeah. What about waterbeds? Nobody has they're gone. But you'll never know the joy of just like slapping that mattress and just like the ripples.
Or coming home drunk and laying in your water bed and getting like so just like,
I know, like.
My brother had a water bed and I came home drunk in high school and he wasn't home yet, and I wanted to let him know that I was drunk. Don't ask me why. So I laid on his water bed. I'd been working at the fireworks stand and he came in his room and he goes, what are you doing in my bed? And I shut up and it went, and I had been working at the fireworks stand. I said, oh, buy one, get one free. And I threw up everywhere. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the water bed just makes you.
And you could get a heated water bed.
I know. We had a water bed.
And if they
when we
ever
were
sprung
first
a leak, oh my
married.
god, it was such a terrible idea.
I know.
Why water
Who
beds?
the heck?
Why?
Do you
Why?
still have water beds out there? Okay. My parents, and I'm not sure that in the extra bedroom it still isn't this. I remember when they moved to the gel water beds. It was like the gel bed. It's like the water bed. I'm not
don't
sure
remember
that it's
gel
not.
beds.
Yeah, those were a 90s type thing that went to the, God, water beds. And you had to run the hose through the house to fill them up or drain them to clean them. And you had to put
get the air bubbles out.
Yeah, and you had to get the purifier stuff. Otherwise, it'd get moldy and it'd stink. And God, you had to get waterbed sheets. Because otherwise, it would just make it.
And it had that little rail all around it.
Oh my God. Yeah. That was always comfortable when you got railed on the rail.
That's a good one. That was pretty good.
I'm on the rail. Me too. Oh, she said rail.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How about Rolodex? You remember Rolodex?
Yes, the Rolodex. I don't know, sir. Let me see if we've got their number.
It's alphabetical order.
Here we go.
A, B, C, D, O.
I mean, yes. That's
we
how
had
you
a
call
Rolodex
people.
at the job I had back at the old hospital.
Really? The Rolodex
we need to call the NICU in Amarillo. And
really?
I know, but no more. You're not going to see a Rolodex. Most of you people under 30 don't even know what I'm talking about.
Dewey Decimal System. If we wanted to do a research paper, we were doing all the having to go in the what was that thing called? The cabinet. Oh my God!
What was it called?
What was it called?
The card catalog.
Card catalog. Yes, and you had to go.
Yay, memory.
We had to take not classes, but we would go to the library. Don't you remember as a kid learning? Okay,
I never did.
This is
really
what
get
the
it.
fiction is.
I mean,
and
there
this
were
is
numbers.
the section for the
points.
nonfiction and the biographies and the science and the.
No, I'm not
I was
a fan.
a library nerd. God,
Not
I
a fan
love
of
the
Dewey
library.
Decimal.
And now you don't even have to do any of that stuff.
I know. What about the overhead projectors in class, where they had like this monstrous thing with the thing, and then they would write,
and then bring the screens down. Yeah, when you would get copies, when the teachers would go and print the stuff off, and they would be fresh, they'd be like, "Oh crap, I forgot to print off. I'll be right back," or
Did you?
I saw that fly crawling on your glasses. I was trying to pretend like I didn't see it, but I think I went, what the hell?
I mean, I wish I was a frog and I like to eat flies, because I would just be like, oh my gosh.
I know.
At 35 minutes and I still have more on my list.
I mean, this has been like, I could talk about this stuff all day long. But the ink, when they would bring back the fresh printed, I'd smell it and then pass it back and then sit there and smell
I found
it.
something I can swap flies with. Okay. Encyclopedias. No more.
Houses, you were fancy if you had an encyclopedia.
I know. My grandma had the whole set, and we would play Slinkies on it because you could stack
them up. I kind of feel like next podcast we could talk about things that from the past that we thought made someone rich or fancy.
Oh, that's a
Encyclopedias is one. We can kind of leave it with that, and then next week that's what we. So what? Comment, guys. Whose house did you go to that they maybe had something that you were like they're rich. Oh, they are rich. Encyclopedias. If you went to someone's house and they had not just
the whole set,
the current set, and even like they are on their second or third set of the encyclopedias, it'd be like, yeah, they're pretty rich. Rich and fancy. Oh, there's so many things that we can talk about.
We didn't get through it all, but I do want to address the alcoholic beverages. Okay.
ZIMA. Shut your mouth. You are not. Are you serious?
ZIMA.
Only because I know you and I drank our weight in ZIMA when our two oldest were toddlers. Oh,
it was delicious.
That was our patio time and porch time, and me and Jill would let the boys play, and we drink the ZIMAs and
Bartles and James,
the wine
Strawberry
Hill.
And my mom, when I was little, fed me Tang every morning. Is that even a? I mean,
there's still Tang because that's how I make my. God, I'm such a nerd. My Christmas drink, you mix Tang and nutmeg, and they do still have Tang. They do. They've got the Tang and lemonade. It's all powder, and then you make. I give it away as a Christmas present.
Did you just do that?
I did.
Mix up your Tang.
Mix up your Tang. I put nice little labels and ribbons on it.
There you go.
After I mix it up.
Get a little orange spice in your life.
Oh, that's what it's called. Spice. I think it's spicy something. Anyway, yeah. God, this has been fun.
Been so fun.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
And I love you. And we love all y'all too.
I gotta give a shout out to Liz. At the law firm that my mom, oh my God, these are strong.
Oh, I need to have one.
My mom goes to, because she said she watches our podcast, Liz Carrillo.
Oh, yes, Liz. Yes, we do love Liz. I used to work with Liz. Yeah. Okay. Oh, awesome.
All right. Well, everybody have a great week.
Yes.
Great Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
And we'll see you next time. Yeah. And like and subscribe and all the things.
And share the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.
I got it. Stop it.
Make it stop.
There we go.
It's still going.
Fuck. Thanks for hanging out in the garage with us. If you laughed, nodded,
peed a little, or spilled your drink, subscribe, share, and come back for more. This was Garage Talks Unfiltered. Cheers to the chaos!